Okay, the next unique features in terms of e-commerce is personalization or customization of e-commerce platform. Again, due to technology, it allows personalized messages to be delivered to individual as well as groups. Many features are available within the website where you can do what we call personalization or customization according to your requirement, according to your business requirement, so that the business or the transaction can take place smoothly without any unexpected events, without any delay, without any unhappiness between the two parties. Okay, so that is the whole idea why these websites allows customization or personalization of marketing messages, for example, and customization of products. One good example is most of the car manufacturers, or not exactly car manufacturers, but those who are selling vehicles online, yeah, where they allow us to do customization before you buy the car, for example, to add features, color, and other facilities for the car before you place your order. The same goes to when you are interested to purchase laptop or tablet, for example, or even smartphone over the internet, yeah, over the e-commerce platform. It allows you to customize what you want compared to another person, another customer. So these are the flexibility, these are the features that the consumers are looking for, and all these are available through the e-commerce, and you can do it anytime and anywhere. Okay, next what we're going to do is, after looking at the key features of the e-commerce platform, we're going to look at some of the key concepts in e-commerce, digital markets and digital goods. So the main concept is digital markets and digital goods. In other words, everything digital. So information asymmetry, that is when one party has more information important for transaction. Example, between dealers, auto dealers and customers. So that is another point related to digital market and digital good due to the availability of the internet. Digital markets more flexible and efficient, as we all understand. It reduces the search and transaction costs, lower menu costs. Menu cost here means cost of changing prices. Like what we discussed earlier, it also allows us to do comparison, yeah, in terms of prices, so that we can make a choice where we want to buy, from which website. Either you want to buy from Lazada or Shopee, for example, yeah, just for example. Dynamic pricing, the prices of the product changes according to the demand, and you will see normally the prices will go lower and lower due to competition, yeah, great competition. Also continue on the same topic, removal of organization or business processes layers help us in reducing the cost. For example, now we don't have a shop, so there are a lot of costs can be cut down. No physical shop, no maintenance costs in terms of physical shop, no running costs, operational costs in terms of physical shops. So there are many areas that has been cut down or has been replaced with the digital market or with the digital store. So you can consider there are issues and opportunities. So there are some issues, there are many opportunities. Definitely we can consider all those, and also with the availability of the e-commerce platform, it allows us to sell directly to the consumer without going through the third party or any other, for example, distributors and so on. Of course, in some businesses, in some marketing strategy, it is still available, but in some cases, it allows us to communicate or sell directly to consumer, and it is possible to do it over the internet, over this platform. An example of e-commerce and the internet, where there is a direct link between the seller and buyer over the internet, is such as this. For example, as you can see, uh, if you have all the channels in between, or all the parties in between, such as manufacturer distribute to the distributors, and then the distributors distribute to the retailers, then to the customers or consumers, the cost is quite high, yeah, because everybody will mark up certain percentage in order to make profit, and then end of the day, when it reaches you as a customer or consumer, the price definitely will be higher compared to if you remove the distributors. The price becomes cheaper, but that is not good enough. But what the e-commerce platform has done now is it allows the manufacturer to sell directly, yeah, to the customers, where the price is actually has been reduced more than half. So this is what happening to the whole world today. Why things are cheaper, or the cost per product is cheaper over the e-commerce platform. And this is also another huge factor which are pulling the crowds or the consumers to this particular platform, yeah, as all of you are aware, and some of us have very good experience, right? So that is how the world is today with the available of e-commerce. Okay, next, let me move on the same topic, e-commerce and the internet. Take a look at what is digital goods. Yeah, we just have one or two slides on digital market, digital store. Now let's look at what is digital goods. Goods that can be delivered over network, yeah, over the digital platform. Example, music, track, video, ebook, software, and many more, yeah, many more. The list can be very long. Cost for production, first unit is nearly total cost of product. Cost for producing additional unit is very low. A reason, over the digital platform or over the digital unit, it is just a matter of replication. Impact of internet on market for digital good is revolutionary. For example, video rental services, Hollywood studios, record label companies, newspaper and magazine, and today if you see, there are a lot more, many more markets for digital goods are popping up on daily basis, and it is changing very fast, yeah. That's a good thing about e-commerce. Let me move on with internet business models. Over this, or due to the availability of the internet technology, all these are possible, which we call it internet business models versus conventional or traditional business model. First of all, we have what we call virtual store or virtual storefront compared to digital, compared to physical store, which is no more. Yeah, many companies, as you know, many businesses over the internet, they don't own a office, they don't own a digital physical store anymore, and all their staff, all their employees are working from home or virtually. They are distributed as well back to their home countries. Yeah, for example, we have many good examples such as Microsoft, Google, Apple, Samsung, and so on. And there are many more in your home countries where you don't see an office, you don't see a physical office, but purely they are doing their businesses over the internet, over the digital platform. Also, we have what we call information broker, digital transaction broker, online marketplace, content providers. Content is very important. Without content, yeah, nothing moves or nothing works. So we need a lot of content providers. So it is very important for the digital business, for the e-commerce. Also, it can be an issue, especially when content is not up to date or is not frequently updated. Then you will not get a so-called return customers or consumers. So the consumers today or the users today expecting the content to be updated on real-time basis. One good example or one good reason why Facebook is so popular is having highest number of users or hits due to the contents. Yeah, the contents are real time, online, and it is changing all the time. So every time you log into Facebook, for example, you don't see the same contents anymore. Yeah, so that is one of the reason why it is like a pulling factors for that particular page. So the same goes to these Amazon.com websites, Lazada, Shopee, and so on. Their contents are changing very fast and it is very dynamic, and it is one of the reason why those sites are very popular. Then there are online service provider. Many services are being provided online right now. For example, Find Doctors, as you all aware of. It is so good, so effective, so efficient. You don't need to, yeah, either you drive down or physically go down to the hospitals anymore. You just need to look for what kind of illness that you are looking for assistance or for doctors. Then using this kind of apps, it really helps you to search doctors nearby to your house or nearby to your town, which specialization, what kind of services that you're looking for, and so on. So there are a lot of details that you can even read upfront before even visiting the doctors or the hospitals or the specialists. Yeah, so all this not possible couple of years down the road, but with the internet and with the e-commerce, with such a platform, the social medias and so on, make all this possible. And at the same time, this online media or social platform also allows us to create what we call virtual community, where we have many so-called groups, virtual groups. Some runs into thousands of members, hundreds of thousands of members. Some has been running for many years. People are having very good communication interactively or online, or somehow they communicate to get a lot of things done over the digital platform, even without meeting physically, globally. The next, which is a very popular business model, which is picking up very fast now, is what we call portal. Yeah, like what we have today, Moodle. You know, Moodle is an example of portal where it is being used for education in this case, where all of us are using that platform to learn, to teach and to learn. So that is an example. And there are many such portals available on different platform, either for desktop or for phone or for tablet and so on. So there are a lot of new businesses, new ventures, new models has been created by this internet. So on the other side, you also can think about what are the issues that these business models has created or have created, so that can be used for discussion in your assessment. Otherwise, these are the business models that is available today for whoever or any organization or any corporate firm interested to do business over the internet. Okay, let me cover another one or two slides before we take a break as usual. Communication and community. Again, due to the advantage of internet's reach allows us to communicate, globally. There is no more limit or boundary. Banners, ads, and pop-up ads are available in almost in every web pages for these online communities to communicate or to gain what they're looking for or to search what they're looking for. And we also have what we call social network sites. There are many apps or platforms available for us to create our own group, our own community. Example, WeChat, WhatsApp, Instagram, and so on. And also there are many social shopping online platform where we can meet online, discuss, brainstorm, take a look at the review before you need to make a decision, and also for other discussion, open discussion. All these are possible with the e-commerce. An example of e-commerce, the most popular or top rated platform is YouTube, very much related to video materials. As all of you know, I believe there is no one that not accessing YouTube in a single day or on daily basis. And there are many people or individuals become very rich due to the contents that they provide or upload into YouTube. And I'm very sure you're all aware of that. And it also creates a lot of business opportunities to many business companies or to individuals over this channel, over this platform. Okay, next what they have provided us is a so-called a case study. I'm not going to discuss this over here. I leave it to you and with your colleague and friends. Go through this maybe during the discussion sessions, and maybe you can discuss with your friends, and if you need any help you can bring it up, we can discuss together. It is all about a company known as, or a platform known as MySpace, yeah. So you can read through that. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to continue with digital content, entertainment, and services. Yeah. So we already talked about content provider. So these content providers, they are the people responsible for providing digital content. It can be any type of contents, not necessarily only entertainment. It can be educational, entertainment, business, strictly business, medical, or any fields, and also services. What type of services available over the internet? So internet has created new alternative to traditional print and broadcast media, right? So nowadays, if you look at the printing activities has reduced very much, everything become online or digital, and the same goes to broadcast from analog become digital, like we have been talking in the last one or two sessions. Newspaper, for example, the business related or newspaper businesses are dying off. The number of people reading the traditional or paper newspaper is reducing, or many newspaper companies have closed down their businesses due to the availability of the online version of newspaper. And of course, in order to read the full version of the newspaper, you need to subscribe and you have to pay a small fees, and that is where the newspaper company will make the revenue from the online version instead of the offline or the paper version. And for anyone interested in games, for example, there are huge number of online games are available. Some are free, and mostly you have to pay a small fees to become a member and to enjoy the games online. And many become addicted into this, and that particular industry is really making huge revenue or good businesses out of this opportunity online. Radio become digital radio nowadays. You don't have to buy radio, physical unit anymore. It's even available on your smartphone, available on your desktop, tablets. Yeah, one example is YouTube. So you can either watch audio or video from that platform. TV, Netflix, for example, or in your countries you might have some other TV, digital TV, musics, and so on. So the list is actually very long, and the internet especially has created a lot of new opportunities, new job, new areas to venture into, to look into. No doubts, one of the biggest issue that we have with the internet becoming popular is it is actually people used to discuss this. One of the biggest issue that we have is where it has killed many traditional types of jobs, but at the same time it creates plenty of new skills, new jobs, new opportunities for the people. So people just need to reskill themselves, relearn, upgrade, into new areas, into new fields. So we need to go through that. We have no choice due to internet has changed everyone's life, the way we do things, the way we carry on with our daily life. So we have no choice. Either you go with it or you will be erased off or disappear. It has happened to many online, many companies, as you all aware of. You can name a few. So that also can be considered as what the internet has, done to the businesses that we have today. Podcasting is another services which is a publishing audio broadcast via internet, where it is actually inspired by Apple iTunes, iPod, and so on, which you guys are very familiar with. So with that, before I continue with more topics under the same topic, let's take a break.